Being able to use light as a storytelling tool and evoke different emotions, I'm so proud of being able to have even a small part in this building's amazing history.
St. Paul's began in the late 1800s, around 1891, 1892, as a log cabin. In the 50s, they purchased land up on Queen Anne Hill, and they had an ambition to build a church up on the hill that would be more of a neighborhood church or a suburban church. And their priest at the time, John Lockerbie, strongly discouraged that. He said, we belong in the city. We should be here in Seattle, in the gritty urban landscape that we know and love so well. But they did that at the same time that the city of Seattle was hosting the World's Fair and building the Space Needle. And so the design of the building is consciously looking at the Seattle World's Fair for its inspiration. The inside of the building is more like a forest glade than a cathedral. It rises in ways that are curvy and unpredictable and beautiful in their own way. We're doing two things at once here. We are communicating the closeness or immanence of God, that God is present in warm, accepting, affirming community, and also the transcendence of God, that God is beyond our understanding, beyond our reach, beyond our control. In the 80s and 90s, our congregation offered burials for people who had died from complications of AIDS and had been rejected from their congregations. And we became known as a deeply compassionate, welcoming, affirming place for people. And our mission now is more focused on the neighborhood, on our neighbors who are shelter insecure, who are seeking housing. Many of our members have drawn alongside neighbors as friends and allies, and we've actually saved a few lives. The organ is the first of its kind in the Pacific Northwest. A mechanical action organ is the more historic organ design, pre-electricity, where the keys are physically connected to the pipes with thin wooden slats. So it makes for a better instrument, a more beautiful instrument. It is suspended from the ceiling along with the choir loft that it stands on with Boeing company wires. So these are wires that would hold together a fuselage of an airplane, and for us, they hold up the entire choir loft. Whenever we walk around this building, prior to the renovations, we were able to see where in the 1960s that they ran out of money. With lighting, they did the best they could with what they had, and then we did a replacement, I think about 15 years ago, that was okay, but we had a lot of problems with popcorning and a lack of flexibility and just a difficulty having the lights do much for us other than illuminate hymnals. So now we have a lot of flexibility to use the lighting tastefully and carefully in ways that enhance our prayer. It's great that we can have different colors of white and various colors to complement natural light. One of the things that happens in our worship space is we use incense every Sunday, and the smoke just continues to flow upward over the course of about an hour and 15 minutes. And so when we're done here and you come in here, you see all these gorgeous sunbeams with incense clouds enhancing them, and the lights only make that more vivid. So on Easter morning, our first liturgy begins at 5 a.m. with the lighting of a new fire, and then we come into a completely dark worship space. And as the sun comes up ever so slowly, the lights come up at a certain point in the liturgy when the resurrection is proclaimed, and there's ringing of bells and much rejoicing. So lighting for that liturgy in the past, before these fixtures were installed, really involved just flipping a switch and then suddenly, gonk, all the lights are on in a kind of jarring way. But this past year we were able to experiment with the slow rise of light so that before they knew it, the room was awash in light. On Christmas Eve in years past, we would just have all the lights on, and it felt a little like we were singing Silent Night under floodlights or in a clinic. It just had a sort of antiseptic feel. And now we can have warm, caramel-colored, golden light. We can raise and lower the light as we want. And so the lighting now gives us a lot of flexibility that we didn't have in the past. Some of the other things that we've done are, like in June, we can change the lights to reflect the pride colors. In August, we can change the lights to a light blue, which is the color of Mary, the mother of Jesus. On Pentecost, we can have a red color. And often people will miss it, they won't notice necessarily, and that's actually part of the fun of it, is that the lights hide in plain sight, they are self-effacing, and yet they enhance our experience in the room. So we have the pulpit where sermons are preached and the readings are proclaimed. We have the Mary Shrine. We also have other areas, like we have artwork in the opposite corner from Mary, and different places where we might want to focus light. And we have Livestream now. We broadcast our liturgies on YouTube, and the lighting offers opportunities to make that a better experience too. So I arrived here in 2022 as their 12th rector, and through these 3 years, I've really been drawn to our 6th rector. His name is John Lockerbie, and he's the one that was in charge here when this building was built. And he was quite inspiring and continues to have an influence here as the one who told us to stay in the city. This is where we're supposed to be who we are and do our thing. This is where our mission is. And so he cultivated a deep love of uptown Lower Queen Anne, Seattle, that continues to thrive here. And the building that he oversaw was a tremendous gift to many generations that followed. We did $2.7 million of renovations and upgrades here at St. Paul's. And this is in turn a gift of us to succeeding generations. It's in the spirit of John Lockerbie and the people who followed him. And so our mission here is what's most important to us, and it's what we're all about. And so whenever we made renovations to this space, to the lighting, to the plumbing, to the electrical work, when we redesigned our east entrance to be accessible, it was all toward the goal of supporting our mission in this neighborhood. And we plan to stay here for many decades to come. So Wipliance has been great with us. They have worked with us to get everything set up, to troubleshoot it. They've also given us some good training. It's been great to work with them.
Wipliance was contacted by St. Paul's to address control of the lighting in the space. They had a huge bank of switches in the back hallway and then switches all around the sanctuary that made coming and going for their staff a difficult task. Ketra was the perfect solution for this space because I was able to offer the full white spectrum, being able to match the natural light during the day to highlight these skylights, and then also be able to create that warm glow in the evenings for worship. Ketra's Clear Connect technology made this lighting renovation possible. Not only am I able to dial in the light with precision, I have reliable wireless technology where I need it, 40 feet in the air. We have many different ways to manage the light in this space now. We have a clean and easy to use keypad in the back hallway for any and all staff. And then we have the ability to dial in from a wireless device, so whether that's up at the pulpit or in the choir loft, controls at their fingertips.
I have to say, the Ketra Lighting really transforms the space. Whether it's day or night, it looks and feels incredible. I feel very proud for us to be included in this renovation project. Our team did an amazing job, and to be here in the space today, it just feels special.
Usually I'm on that side of the camera, but this project is incredibly special to me. Being able to use light as a storytelling tool and evoke different emotions, I'm so proud of being able to have even a small part in this building's amazing history.